Welcome back to the Art of Hobbiness. I'm Erin, joined by my lovely co-CEO.
Hi!
And today we're going to talk about how, hobbies are so useful in so many aspects of our life. And today we're going to talk about, a little more somber topic, but about how hobbies can be really useful when you're just going through a hard time in your life, right? Tam and I both have had some different life things lately that have kind of kicked our butts and just caused a lot of stress. And we don't want to get too much into that, but just it's made us really reflect on how hobbies have helped support us through that time and kind of just gotten us through it in different ways unexpected ways, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's transformed during that time.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think, up to this point in our podcast, I feel like I've approached hobbies with this happy energy, right? And excitement and ready to, try something new and be creative. And I think this is the first time that I kind of have come to the hobbies in a realm where finding joy is kind of harder. And honestly, this is probably going to be a two-part episode because I think I'm in the very early stages of really a hard time, right?
Yeah.
And so I think my initial instincts were, okay, I'm going to go to hobbies because hobbies are going to solve everything. It's all energy, it's all excitement, it's all positive, right? And I think now kind of diving into it, I don't know that the hobbies are solving the problem. I think what the hobbies are doing is allowing me to feel through the problem. And it was something I wasn't quite prepared, but I feel is it's developing me.
Yeah.
It's helping me process, I guess is the best way to say it. I think what I thought I was going to want, because we do this podcast, right? And every month it's, me trying to find a new hobby, exploring something. But exploring a new hobby, truthfully, is just not what I need right now.
Yeah.
It's just not where I am.
And that's okay.
And I think as somebody who's just kind of early in trying to use hobbies during a difficult time, I think what I would recommend for most and what I think I'm finding that I'm feeling is not trying something new, but maybe going back and exploring hobbies that I previously tried that are more familiar. Yeah. I think being in a more familiar place feels safer than being in a newer, spontaneous place.
Yeah, that makes sense. Matches your energy more.
Yeah.
You aren't trying to figure out something new, but that also gives you probably a little bit of sense of regulation and control. Yeah. So that you keeps you grounded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grounded is a great word.
Yeah. And I think too, acknowledging that it can look so different for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's all about just listening to your body, your energy, and it's okay whether you go back to your old hobbies or you do very sedentary hobbies. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you just take a break from hobbies if you feel I think that's give yourself permission too. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do think that what you're saying is if you can, they're a great low stress way to distract yourself, but also like we said, process some things on a even a subconscious level, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I feel like it's interesting because I feel that right now I'm having a very hard time putting into words my emotions and having a really hard time putting in. And are you feeling that on your side of things? Because I know you're also going through.
Yeah, so we're dealing with different things. Mine's a big life transition on a career level, right? And Tam's got more family stuff, but mine, so it's a little different, but I think, still a lot of stress and strong emotions. For me, it's been, I guess I definitely, same thing. I have not wanted to dive into anything super new. I had a hobby kit that I did, and that was nice because it was just a little package and it was instructions included.
You didn't have to go deep into thinking about it.
And I didn't have to go buy anything. I didn't have to plan for anything. I just did it. So that was actually a really nice hobby to have right now. And then But I'm not like wanting to jump into anything big because I just don't have the like mental capacity to do that.
Right.
Absolutely. But it is nice to have those distractions and those things to just get your mind off things and decompress.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And it just, I feel like trying to go back to hobbies that I already kind of I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
I've also noticed, and I wonder if you're noticing this too, the hobbies that you're kind of looking back to. Like I know walking is one that you do a lot.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself doing that more?
Honestly, I wish I could. Like right now with this weather, it's been so cold. Unfortunately, like I think I would, but I have like been working out. Like I've been really, really religious about going like pretty much every day. I'm not working, or every day I can, and that does help me a lot.
Yeah. Do you think it's the repetition of it? Because I find
think
that those have been the ones
I
that
do,
because
that's the workout I do is like I've been doing it for now a couple years, and it's pretty formulaic, so I know what to expect, and I know how long it's going to take and how I'm going to feel, and I think there's a comfort there in knowing that, or like having that. Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel that I think it's just this is a tough one, Erin. It's a tough episode to get through because it's just you just want joy all the time.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't, you can't always have that, right? The hobbies aren't necessarily there to bring you joy at this time in your life. They're just there to, like, comfort you. What we just said. Like, they're not, and they probably do still give you a little dopamine, right? A tiny bit, just to help get you through.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you get it there. It gives you a space to kind of feel without having to really explain yourself. Yeah. Right? Like, it gives you. Yep. Like finding that hobby time that we always keep scheduled, like it's important to keep it there, right? Even when you're feeling down. Because, and I think as moms, like, and I'm curious if you're feeling this right now, because like, while like this is a major change that's going on in your life, right? But it doesn't stop you being a mom. Right. It doesn't stop you being a wife. Yeah. And you're still business mode. Like all those things are still there, right? Right. Do you find that like your hobby time is giving you that moment to just stop being all of those things and just be Erin for the brief moment and just focus on Erin for that little bit of time? Yeah, I would say that's true.
Gosh, I feel like if I'm talking about the more immediate recent time, it's been so crazy that I feel like I haven't had a lot of hobby time, and it's been really hard to not be distracted, to keep the mind clear. But having like this podcast, definitely, like this is our hobby.
This is our hobby.
And like this has always brought me some
therapy.
Like therapy, yeah.
I fully think this podcast
even
is
through
therapy
this, it's helped. Even through this, it's helped, right? And I think I found myself maybe like wanting to be more connected with people, and I don't know if that's like a hobby, but definitely like our friendship has been super important through this time. And
we count that as hobbies. Yep. That's like
absolutely
having those moments with like and connecting with people. Like even just like we had an episode where we talked about parallel play like with adults.
Yes.
And I feel like that's something that like my husband and I have really been embracing right now is because I don't think either of us really have the words to say what we want to say right now, right? So it's a lot of just sitting next to each other and being in our feels. Yeah. And you can almost kind of see like by doing our hobbies next to each other, without the other one like saying what they're feeling, you can almost kind of see through what they're doing, how they're feeling,
their energy and everything. Yeah, that's a great example, or like another way to utilize hobbies. Yeah, like that nonverbal connection, I guess. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
I think for me, it's right now it's making sure to, like I said, I feel like it's gonna have to be like a two-parter because I feel like I'm just kind of in the beginning of this, and I feel like there's more. There's got to be more. Yeah, right.
You're gonna feel different for sure as time goes on.
And absolutely. I feel like right now, the hobbies that I'm hoping to pull in, I said joy. Joy is what I want right now. Like I want to feel like that happiness. So having micro moments would be great.
Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what they can do, right? Bring the micro moments of joy. I mean, just anything you can do to get you through the tough time that's not just, I guess, wallowing in your feelings. It's helpful to have that distraction a little bit and keep you grounded.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of, like, cozy gaming. It's interesting. Yeah, nice. I used to, remember I did Animal Crossing?
Yeah. Have you been doing that again? No way. You didn't even really like it that much. That's interesting.
I really didn't.
Yeah.
And it was not that it just wasn't something that was like me, right? Yeah. But it's interesting because I was, You know, it was one night I was just really in my feels, and I just didn't want to do anything that was going to require me to get out of a couch and a blanket. And I didn't want to do anything that was going to really be new or challenge me too much. But I also kind of wanted something that was gonna help me feel like I escaped.
Yeah.
And so Animal Crossing actually was like the perfect answer. It was something I've already tried. It takes me to a whole nother world.
Yeah. It's like happy.
It's
like,
happy. Yeah. It's peaceful. I can be creative in it. I was feeling productive moving trees, even though they're not real trees. Right. You know, and it's a lot of repetition.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to just kind of be able to just like cycle back into something that just made me feel like I was kind of escaping while still like feeling like cozy and safe and practed. So that's kind of been what I've been going into.
Yeah. It probably helps too, like with the kids, seeing you guys still kind of do normal activities they're used to you seeing, doing, and things like that.
Absolutely.
Just trying to maintain that.
Yeah.
You know.
And I've been trying to use it to kind of connect with my kids as well, like, you know, pulling them in on it and having them, like, we're trying to do like a Polly Pocket theme. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Because you know me and my Pollies. I'm always trying to find ways to pull them into something. But yeah, so I think what we're really trying to do is, one, just share, you know, some personal insights of where we're at and why, you know, we can say that even during hard times, like, hobbies can be a really useful resource.
And a reminder that to just be, if you're going through a hard time, that just be gentle with yourself and kind of pay attention to your energy levels and don't like take off the pressure on yourself, you know, whatever you need, and that's going to help you feel better. I think hobbies are a great way to, like, a low key thing to do to just keep you going.
Oh yeah. Well, and you know, here's another reason to not feel bad about having those hobby supplies still hanging
around. That's right. You never know when you want to pull back to serve you. That's right. You might want to pull those back out.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, just we hope that this
don't
helpful
give up on hobbies.
That's right.
Even in the hard times, don't give up on it. Make sure you utilize them, because they, you know, again, I'm not somebody who is able to tell you fully the long term of, you know, hard times, what they go there, but I'm going to be.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm just in the beginning stages of it, and so far I can tell you that there is positives. I do feel like I am able to, you know, find the micro joy in there, and I can see a light at the end of the tunnel. It just, you know, I think it's going to be a long light.
Right.
And we'll get there.
Long tunnel.
Yes. And with the support of my very best friend, Erin Tam, emotionally.
Of course.
This will so help.
We're going to get through it.
This podcast is such good therapy for me.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
This was the best hobby yet.
Yeah.
Thanks, Erin.
You're welcome.
Taking the lead on this episode. This one's going to be hard for me anyway.
I know. Yeah.
Larg.
Well, thank you for joining us today on The Art of Hobbiness, and we hope you join us next time.
Yay. Thanks for listening to The Art of Hobbiness. Be sure to leave a review and rating. And for a little extra Erin and Tam fun, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Pinterest for behind-the-scenes footage of our journey to find hobbiness.